I made sure to block out my address so I don't freaking dox myself, but I'm just gonna double check the labels one more time. Alright, we got printer number 1, the Elegoo Saturn 4 Ultra. Alright. Oh, I also want to make sure I'm in frame because I'm also on YouTube because I decided to do more dual streaming there as well. Okay, we got power cord. Let's see what that looks like. A typical power cord. Let's see, a power cord. We got a lot of plastic. We got the user manual. Alright, this thing is actually huge. Which side's top? Alright, let's do this. Holy, okay, I really didn't anticipate it to be this fucking big. Holy shit. Alright, I know how I'm gonna do this. I have to like tip the box over to get to it. Alright, this is just the backer. You're not gonna say anything, but since you mentioned it. Holy shit. Okay, I'm gonna have to tip this back over because it's actually sealed on the bottom. I'll rotate it this way. Whoops. Yeah, this thing is like ridiculously huge. I was like, what? Like, I knew what the print area was, but I wasn't expecting the machine itself to be this huge. And I'm actually going to be smart and keep the box because due to recent events and recent news, I'll be moving sooner than I thought. So I'm just going to keep the box. It just makes packing the printers a lot easier. All right. Ooh, and I just shocked myself. Staticky. Holy crap. You know what I thought when on Amazon, when I saw this thing? I thought, you know, like this is my old Anycubic. And then that the baby. But I was this thing's like 2 feet tall. All right. Good news is that they're like, in terms of like trash, there really isn't much. And I like how this isn't like a lid that you have to physically take off. It literally rotates on a hinge. So that's nice. I like that. I like that a lot. Sorry, chair. Chair's gotta go. Wait, actually, let me take a picture of how this is packaged, so that way. That way, so. There's something in here. We got our build plate. It's from in the build. That's it. That was a lot. Yeah, I like it. It looks awesome. I like the little foam inserts. It's very well packaged. I like it. All right, so we have got the tank over here. And we got a bunch of parts and tools. All right, gloves, typical stuff, scraper. Comes with a metal scraper, a metal and a plastic one. USB drive. I'm assuming this is a bib for the resin. Oh, it's a filter, a bunch of filters. So if I need to pour it back in the container, I typically don't like to do that in my experience. More of the power cable. Yeah. It's a cool looking machine. Oh, how nice of them. They included masks as well. Awesome. All right. Let's look at these instructions. I'm just keep the box on my desk because I know I'm gonna put stuff back. The manual. Extension. Oh, there's a mini heater attachment that you can put on this thing. Cool. I should also probably look to. Oh, okay. I'm familiar with this program. Ubox. Let me do that right now. Download for free. I don't want to subscribe to the newsletter. Just download the program, please. Thank you. Okay, so that'll take a few seconds. Make sure to use the provided tools to remove the fixed screws on the resin tank. Replace them with the screw knob included in the toolkit. Alright. Where are them not? Oh, I see them. Here are the knobs. The knobs. And I just need to find the correct bit here. Alright, so this comes with a film on the bottom that I need to peel off before I even do anything. So that's the film for the LCD screen, and then for the FEP, okay, so all that dust is from the inside. I do have a microfiber claw. Like they made sure to put the film like the sticky sheet on the back side, but not the front side. So there's a little bit of like residue in here. Okay, got rid of it. We're good now. All right. Next is the build plate itself. Says, please press firmly on the build plate when tightening the screws. Okay. I guess I was about to say, does it matter which way I do it? But it does matter. That's it. It just slides in. handle, slide out, slide in, bam. And there's a stopper, so you know exactly. Okay, cool. Now the piece sticky sheet. Model printing. Okay, I'll do that off stream. I have some resin already, so I can do a quick print to test it out. Stuff. Okay. So typical resin stuff. All right, so that's it for this one. It's pretty easy to set up. Boop. Now for its home in the corner of this office. Yay! So I put it there. I put it like diagonally, like facing this way, because I know that I do want to put like a little washing station right next to it. I want to try and stick to using only like water-based resins, because I hate dealing with isopropyl alcohol. When I was using the Anycubic, it was like the worst thing, and I think that's what turned me off from resin printing a lot. I was just using like the typical like resins, and I'm just like, the isopropyl alcohol is not good to just have like your hands, like even though you're wearing gloves and stuff, it's just not a fun thing to deal with. So I'm happy to have some more water options. Got a nice ventilated area. I plan on getting a I should still have those filter units. I had it for my old system, but I should have them somewhere that I can use for this as well. I'm pretty sure, does this have an internal filter? No, it doesn't. This one does not have it, but I know there's accessories that you can add to filter out a lot of that. Yeah, I have to do some reading. I have to do some more reading, see what accessories I can add to it to help with that. They also have like good like low odor resins, but I definitely need to look into the additional accessories to get. I just grabbed it because it was on sale. But water-based for sure is a lot easier, because then I can just fill a tub with water and clean off the excess resin, as opposed to having a bath of isopropyl. Less to deal with. That was nice. That was very little trash for that one. A lot of it is just like foam that I'm keeping with the box, since I'm gonna need it soon-ish. At least within the next like 3 months. So I'm gonna keep the box. Now we all move on to the big boy. The big old dinosaur of a printer. The SV08 Max. Now, originally, I was planning to just set it up on the table directly behind me. But I know for a fact it might work. I think the camera angle might still work. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. so I don't knock big old pencil over. Cause this is the planned spot for it. Yeah, big boy. All right, base. Because I'm going to have to maneuver it a bit. So I think I'm going to start on this table. And then once I get the base and the legs on, then I'll move it over here and then build on top of that. They gave us some free filament. It's like a quarter spool. The obvious spool bag and box. Looks like we got, oh, adhesion glue. We got some cool, these are actually some nice hex tools. Hold on, wait a minute. Because I'll use these right now. And shout out to Willow Creative for tagging me that Twitter post with the deal popped up, and I was like, oh crap. I'm gonna be spending money today because it was on sale. And I was like, I don't know when else I'm gonna catch it for that price. So I just say, you know what, screw it. I don't know what that is yet. This is the Wi-Fi antenna. I question how they pack things sometimes. It's a little convoluted. Mystery box. Yeah, I got it for like, I think it was around $200 off. And then on top of that, because I've been buying stuff throughout the year, I was able to save like an additional $100 just from like rewards points on my credit card. So really, I spent like $700 for this machine. Minus shipping. I think that came up to like $750, $800. So we got that nozzle wiper. Gift nozzles. There's a lot of stuff here. Okay. Let's take it one step at a time. Step 1, base. Did I open this box upside down? Excuse me. Ah. I don't think I did. Alright, I need more space. Okay, so this is this is the main gantry with the extruder. I'm gonna put it over here for now. Yeah, I think I opened this upside down. God, all right. All right. We made it to the bottom of the box. Nope, I think you're like, that's just gotta get all the parts out first. Okay. I was like, is it really? Ugh. I am small and this is a big ass box. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. We are gonna have to put it on here because the legs have to go on first before I even move it to the actual bench. I'm gonna have to step in the box. This is crazy. All right. Ah! Hello. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Follows here are anonymous. If you want to look and show, that's totally fine. We're struggling getting this big base out the box. Stretch. Does this count as a stretch? We did it, y'all. We got it out the goddamn box. Look what I did. It's just a big ass printer. Oh, yes, please. Thank God for the handles because I would die. I would absolutely die. Yeah, I had to angle it out the box to get some leverage and I was able to pull it. So this is like 20 pounds, roughly. Just this. So I'm literally just gonna put the legs on and then immediately move it to that table because I know if I do anything else, it's just gonna be a pain in the ass. It says, remove this part before installing. What part? It's on the Z4 side? Okay. remove this part before installing. We gotta take out these screws and pull this out. All right, cool. Where did I put the? Oops. You're gonna have to be able to reach all the corners from the bottom, so keep that. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This little workbench that I have here has all the edges exposed, so that just makes it a little bit easier. Need a bigger one. I did a little bit of research before I unboxed it, because you have to like they don't slide on. You have to like pick it up and push it in place because they have the little feet attached. Not bad. Hold on. Knife. Where's my knife? Lizzie! Hi, Lizzie. How are you? Oh, there's also a screw on the side. Okay. JK. There we go. I'm curious, do the screws come out and stay out, or do they go in? I'm gonna just hold on to that real quick. Let me see what's in that tool bag. Good, big chillin'. I see a Sovol. Yeah, we got the SV08 Max to make some big parts. Because we are restarting Project Ironheart. And I've decided, I was thinking back and forth. I was like, ASA, I need ventilation, like, besides what I have. Like, I have a bento box. I have, additional filtering inside my bamboo, but I'd rather not have to deal with all of that. So just erring on the side of caution, I'm just gonna print all the necessary parts in PETG and call it a day. I still technically have all the parts that I printed in PLA, but I'm simply just gonna use those to make sure I have sizing down correctly. Okay, need those for now. Petchy for the win. You become a big Petchy lover. Yeah, I was like, I think it's time for me to evolve. You know, like I love PLA just because it just prints no problem. I've done a little bit of PETG, but I want to do more. Plus, because if I'm dealing with props and things, I have to be like outdoors, or if something that I had to do was for 3D Printopia. When I built Jace's hammer, I had to leave it in the car for a good portion of the day because I only was really planning to walk around with it for like an hour just due to its massive size and weight. And while nothing warped while it was in my car, um, I still like in the future, like if I do stuff like in like the dead of summer, I don't want to deal with all of that. Someone sets 5 kilogram Peggy rolls for like $55. Oh snap! That's cheap. That's some good spending. Oh, Lizzie, how's your sword coming along? Did you get the LEDs programmed yet? Mufasa, what's good? Wait for a Scarlet Witch crown. I made. Yeah. Like, I printed this a while ago. It's PLA though. It's not like Petchy, but it fits great. How you doing, Mufasa? That's one. I don't think I did this. Yeah. Currently cutting out the plastisote for the edge. Nice. I'm excited to see that all come together at the end. Ooh. Let's see. There's that extra bits of plastic from the thing that I had to tear off. It was just thin bits of the film from the notes on the corner that I had to tear off that were kind of just there. So I was showing these. Throw it back. I'm sick. Alright. Now we can actually do the freaking. Alright, so I have to line them up based on the stickers. Alright, Z1. Let's work over here. Oh, I see. And they slide up. Alright. So theoretically, I don't need to replace this screw. Wish there was a bit of consistency. Like, use the same. It's the same one. You know what? We have technology. You know what technology means? Electric screwdriver. It's a second rubber. Whoa there, careful, TOS. Y'all get a chance to peep any news from? Yeah, I saw the INDX that Bondtech is putting out. And I set the torque low so I'm not overdoing it with the with that. And I think I'm gonna do the other ones by hand, like the edge ones. Still need 2 of these though. And then what else is happening? It was 5 days ago, but DJI invested in Elegoo, so I'm interested to see what's gonna come from there. Something that I also recently learned that when Bamboo Lab first started, it was a couple of folks from DJI. They do the drones and stuff. That actually started with bamboo. So I think that's interesting. It'll be a nice little competition. You know, this is what we want. Girl, what? Oh. These came loose. All right. This and then pull up. There we go. Well, that fell. Whoa, that was interesting. There's that. There we go. I'm gonna leave this here so I know to come back to those. Now we're up to the front. All right. Oh, and this is the front. Okay, so I need to remember that when I put this on the desk that the front's actually facing the front. Come on. Ba, 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 ba. Yep. There we go. What happened? At least that's it. Hold on. Something is not catching. So there's like a little gap right there, which should exist. Let me do this. Nope. Ugh. Come on. Alright, I need a better angle. Honestly, I look forward to what Elegoo might be cooking up. Yeah. It's gonna be interesting for sure. So that's what's happening. Hold on. Yeah. I know I have a heartbroken. That is interesting and sort of worrying. Hold on. See, that's flush. This is not flush. Okay. I'm just gonna put that in temporarily. That's not flush. So Z2 right now is giving me a little bit of a headache. So for now, I'm just gonna move to Z3. So move that out of the way. Interesting. Ugh. Interesting indeed. It's working a lot better. I think it was the angle I was trying to do it, so I wasn't exactly perpendicular to the column. I was trying to do it from upside down, which was not working very well for me. Alright, oops. Now we gotta get the smaller one, which is the 4 corners. There we go. Central. Just checking the torque. Make sure everything is hand tightened. There we go. Alright. We got the 4 corners. Alright. I did that. I did that. I did that. I did that. Now we're up to the top frame. So first things first is because I know for a fact if I put the top frame on, I'm not going to have enough leverage to lift this thing up because my face has to be here to pull up. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on the table, and then I'm going to turn on this other camera, which should help with the angle. All right. First things first, though. One big thing I do need to double check before I put this thing down is that the power supply is actually set to the correct voltage. Because the last thing I want to do is fuck something up. So, usually there is a toggle. Usually. But they did give me the US plug, so I mean, I could assume. But you know what they say about assuming. I think we're okay. I don't see any switch that's immediately accessible. Oh, look at all these wires. Something to pay attention to as well. This is the back. Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and connect these together. Because I don't want to come under here again. Good thing I flipped this over to check anyway. Because it would have been crazy if I was like, had to put the whole thing together and then I was like, oh wait, I gotta flip it. All right, underneath motors are connected. All right. Oh, lift with the knees. The fan terminals do not need to be wired here if the enclosure kit is not installed. Okay. That's a huge bitch. Yep, it is. I need to print out name tags for my printers. The bamboos already have names. I need to pick a name for this one. So the X1 carbon is Smitty, Werb, and Jaegerman Jensen. The P1S is Plava Laguna from Fifth Element, and now I need to name this one. Oh, this is for the monitor. I vote for see it from the front. I'm gonna move this out the way for now. And then I'm going to use the other camera. Hold on. It's the camera that I usually use for my raid scene. So when the raid happens, I gotta be quick to reset it. Woohoo. So I just gotta turn on those. Ta-da! A sick little table. Yeah, I got this table years ago. I got it from Wayfair for like $60. And then it functions as like a stool too. It has like a little step. Yeah, it's got like a little step so I could do stuff. All right, let me set the angle. Go like this and then all right, cool. And then I'm gonna set my phone on my wrist so I can see chat. And then where is it? Doodly 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 doo 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 doo. Chat. Profile. There we go. Oops, my bad. This little exercise strap comes in really handy sometimes. So whenever I can't look at my computer immediately, I can still see y'all. And then I'll move my microphone there and then do this. Do this. Probably because my face is in that. Yeah, there we go. And then there is, wait, do this. There we go. Yo, Autumn! What cam is that? It's the Obsbot Tiny 2. And I managed to get this one when I won like a random Twitter giveaway like last year. And then I used it for like VR streams because technically I was able to create a PCB that interacted with the camera. So that way, if the camera moved as I moved in the virtual space also moved along with what I was doing. And I need to do like a version 2 of that build. But yeah, it's a really nice camera. Ooh. It's really small. It's like yay big. Like I would say like maybe like 3 inches tall. But we are assembling this printer. We're at step 2, which is to put on the top frame, which is the one I have over here. And then I need to take out the step 5 screws. But how you doing, Autumn? Welcome in. That just itched your brain in the right way. That's funny. Let's see. Step 5 screws. Step 5. Wait, step 4. I need step 4 and step 5. Step 4, step 5, and I need this thingy and these thingies. All right. Top frame. All right. JK, this is the gantry. Top frame. It's in the box still. Ooh, is there space? Is there space? Barely, but there is just enough space. Hold on. Which is like this shelf is like sitting like right on top of it. Yeah. There's like an inch of room. So that was very good planning. Technically, I didn't plan that. I just happened to have the shelf at that height. But you know what? I'm not complaining. Or what? I'm on this Elgato Black Friday site looking at stuff I don't need. Do it! Do it, buy the thing! Well, don't listen to me. I'm actually a very bad influence. But it's a sale. I bought this because it was on sale. So don't listen to me. Ooh, I'm so excited for I had gotten these new circuit boards made for my Elgato Power Glove. I thought it was gonna come in today, but apparently it's not gonna be here until the Monday following Thanksgiving, which is unfortunate because I just got the rest of the parts that I needed today. Because I was ready to do full assembly and actually test the thing out. So the goal would actually be to literally wear like a Nintendo Power Glove and be able to control my stream via Stream Deck using a Power Glove. And it's almost done. The board just needs to get here. Like technically, I have like a working board, but it's not. It doesn't look good. So I'm waiting for the new ones to come in, so I can actually use it properly. Yeah, I don't know how many. Too deep. All right. AB axis with that thing. Okay, with the little notch in the front. Um, okay. Step 6. So there's 2 screws that fit. So they have to be seated. So right now, that's not right. You have to rotate it. Ah, it's backwards. Ah, we got it, y'all. There we go. It's because you want the Stream Deck Plus and the face cam. Can't say anywhere you love your Plus. Yeah, you got it on the last sale. Elgato has so many good sales and so often. See? Hey, if you do end up buying something from Elgato, make sure you're using a friend's creator code. I don't have one personally, but like Anka, I'm pretty sure is an Elgato creator. Like use her code. Like support each other by clicking on them links and using them codes. Right now I have the beacon mixer for your gaming PC, but you need another mixing for your streaming PC and the free knobs. Do you have the Mix Create? Because I also have a mixed ecosystem. I have the Beacon Mix Create with, I have the Beacon Studio that goes with it, so that way I can seamlessly um, interact with my 2 PC setup. But you should be able to do that with just the Mix Create, though. Because for me, I had it connected to my gaming PC mainly, because I use that primarily for everything else when I'm not streaming. And then all I did was take, I got 2 cables for audio in and audio out for the back of both PCs and connected them to each other. The only thing is that you won't be able to separate any audio from the streaming PC if you were to like control it with the mixer on the gaming PC. It's just all gonna be like one input. That's the only like downside. Yeah. Yeah, you made sure to click our link just in case. Good. Yeah, because I know at least because I have the studio as well, and it's just one USB-C cable, and literally any application that I open on my streaming PC, it comes in as its own like input on the mixer on my gaming PC, and then I could parse it out to wherever, whatever channel I want it to go in, which is really nice. Yeah, the virtual inputs. And guess what? I'm gonna sell you something. Let me see if this is gonna work. As a Beacon ambassador, you can save, I think it's like 30% off for Black Friday if you use code CyberJewels to get something. Oh god. Please zoom out. Alright, we fixed it. Cool. I'm so, oh shoot. Oh lord. Oh lord. Oh no. Wait a minute. Soma. Hello. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is CyberJewels. I'm a tech-based reality streamer. I do stuff. 1 second. Soma. I don't know which camera I'm looking at. This is all jacked up. Sorry. It's because I'm using the other camera to do some work. So welcome in everyone. Hi, my name is CyberJewels. I'm a tech-based variety streamer here on Twitch. I do a lot of 3D printing, electronic stuff, and I like to make cool stuff. And right now we're actually putting together another 3D printer that we just got. So what were y'all doing? You love this? Yeah. Thanks. What were y'all up to today? Turn the XY axis 180? Wait. Did I put it on backwards? Okay. Thank you, Timbo Slice. I appreciate it. I'm still catching up. Thank you so much for the raid, Soma. Hold on, let me do this. I'm actually looking in your direction. What were y'all up to today? I don't know if many mods are available to give Soma a shout out, please. Please and thanks. Yes, okay. Thank you. Oh, that means I gotta unscrew all of them. Bleh. Black Widow, hello. Coke Logic, what's good? Thank you, Timbo. Thank you. I may have looked the wrong way. Oh, but yeah, that makes sense. Oh, you built one last week? So I'm learning from a master. All right, so let me get this back where it was supposed to be. I had to like reset when the raid came in because this is the exact camera that gets used. So when everything gets done, ta-da! Sweet. Oh, you like yours? Like, has it been running smoothly? Oh, I see why. Yeah, this has to be in the. This is the back. I see now. Okay. Because it would have sucked to have everything together, and then I'm like, oh wait, it's backwards. But I see it now. I should have looked at that thing as a reference, but it's fine. We live and we learn. And let me give Soma a shout out real quick, because I don't know where. Thank you so much for dropping your community off. And if you have to raid and run, I completely understand. Welcome in, everyone. We do a lot of nerdy stuff here. So, if you're into that sort of thing, feel free to stick around. If not, that's okay. We're building this big ass printer. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. I see all the cables and stuff now. Yeah, that's totally backwards. Wait, is it? Okay, I think it is. I had to make sure oh, that's what happened. Okay, so this one, I need to make. Okay. I had to fix that really quick on the other can. Alright, now we gotta flip. That makes more sense. Ugh. All right, we got it. I was hearing clicking, and that's the Okay, that's the song. I was like, what's the clicking? All right, we got the tool. Now we gotta do the tool head. You sure there. All right. Now I have to unscrew something and then re-screw it or something. Let's see. Next. I gotta take off the tool head itself and then so I need 3 screws. Can you? You scared the shit out of me. Thank you for 44 months. How you doing, friend? Welcome, welcome. Nah, it's not your fault. I just need to turn. I keep forgetting to turn it down, so that's entirely my fault. But how you doing, friend? Thank you for 44 months. What the fuck is this? Let me use my brain meats. Oh, I see. Oh. Screen. I'm doing alright, not bad. We had we were putting together this printer. We had unboxed this one. That one's actually huge. Okay, almost died. Almost died just now. Don't die, please. You should stop doing I should stop accidentally almost dying. Okay, so we got the tool head, we got the screen set up. We're on the last row of stuff. Now we gotta hook up the chain. So we need step 8. The chain next there. It's like, geez, sorry, I can't just like stop. Not almost dying. Let me double check. Boom boom ba, boom boom ba, boom boom ba, boom boom ba, boom boom ba. All right. Step 9. All right. Is that stiffening ribs? So we need to put those on with step 11. So step 11 and step 1. Oh, each of these are numbered. Yo, GTR dead. SVO. Yeah, it's the max. So it's the 500 millimeter squared version. It is quite large. So now we're up to the brackets. Which ones do I put on first? So let's do all the 4s. 5 and 6. 5 on the diagonals and then 6 on the diagonals. So 6. Okay, straightforward. Wait a minute. Is it from the inside or the outside? It's from the outside. Okay. I had to double check. Bearded printer! How you doing? That's the one thing about stuff in the corners. Is the stupid box. I hate it so much. I'm gonna have to use. Where did I put the? Ugh. This one's a little bit too big, but we'll see. How you doing, bearded printer? Let me give you a quick shout out. Let's see. It's a bit too big. I guess it has to be this one. What I could do is angle it slightly. Okay, I'm climbing in the printer real quick. Alright, got it. I'm gonna leave it like that because I know I have to do that corner again. So when do you get the house 3D printer? Never. Never, never, never. This is gonna be the largest printer I'll ever own. Shark, hello! Thank you so much for the raid. Sorry, the raid alert usually doesn't get triggered when it's just one person because someone has abused it in the past by triggering the raid alert. But for you, I'll do it. 1 second. What's up, Raiders? Welcome in. My name is CyberJules. I'm a tech-based Friday streamer here on Twitch. I do a lot of stuff with electronics and 3D printing, and sometimes we do a little dance. Shark, welcome in. How are you? Oh, the things are acting up. There's two of me. Hello, welcome in, Raiders. Excuse the technical shenanigans. I'm using another camera for another angle, so things look a little funky right now. But welcome in. How are y'all doing? Thank you for the follow. Follows here are anonymous, so if you just want to lurk and chill, that is totally okay with me. Carrie, hello. I see a little wave in the chat. Hello, hello, hello. We're currently in the process of finishing up building this ginormous 3D printer in the background. So yeah, we've been working for a good portion of the night on this. And we also had gotten this resin printer. This was easy to unpack, and there was just a lot of plastic to tear off. But other than that, it's good to go. But now we're working on gigantic printer. Yeah, words are hard. Shark, what were you up to? Can I get a shout out for Shark, please? Thank you. Please and thanks. All right, so now we got to use this camera again. I'm just gonna move it manually with my hand. Oh, you did? All right, sorry, I missed it. Thanks, oh yeah, no problem, bearded printer. No problem. Yeah, so we're wrapping this one up. Look. It's huge. Doing some yappy co-working? Hey, that's how you do it. Co-working. And I understand if you've been... Yeah, it is. It's quite large. It is quite large. We saw the secret part of the office. Yeah. Actually, this part we just actually finished cleaning up because there were things that were actually on the other side of the room. So I was actually in the process of getting rid of a bunch of stuff I don't need. And there is a third part of the office that leads to the door leading out that you're never gonna see because it's walled with clutter that I need to get rid of. So we did a Saturday office reorganizing stream where I took down the shelving that was here and I stacked it in that corner. So now we have a full stack of shelves. And then we put together this desk, which is a lot wider because I knew I was getting this printer in. It's like 20, like the outer frame's like 27 inches wide, so I made sure to get a table that was like 31, so I knew that we would have plenty of table space to have this work. So so far so good. So now we're just getting the angle brackets in so that way the gantry stays nice and perpendicular to all the things. I do have a wireless mic, I just didn't hook it up. I need to do that for next time if I do something like this. This will be the largest printer I will ever own. I don't think I'll ever buy anything larger than this. But we're having fun. We're having fun. All right. Gotta this. Now we got these four brackets that go across the top. What the hell? Am I bugging? I should just flew right off. Oh, I know why. Supposed to reinforce the inside, not the outside. Got it. I keep thinking this goes on the outside when this is supposed to go on the inside. The Sovol! Technicality, hi! Welcome back. Temptation. Emergency. We lost one. Oh, I see it. Never mind. Temptation. Oh, the back corner is gonna piss me off because I have very little access to that side. I'm just gonna do it and get it over with. Stepping out alert. Food, but excited to see how this turns out when I get back. Enjoy your meal. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for the raid. Ah. Alright, back corner is done. That side pisses me off so much. Ugh. Alright. Oh, alright. We got those on. It says notice this. Okay, I notice it. Auxiliary feed mechanism. It's a power cable. Assuming it has to do with this. Let me check the box again. Things are always hiding when where you least expect it. And this should be the last step. And then we just got to make sure all the cables are connected. Make sure it's on the right way. All right. Teflon tubing, air fitting, yada yada. Feel like now it's just cables. Okay. Mufasa. Yeah, most you could almost think I probably could. Um okay, so the two cords that are taped in the back, those aren't needed unless I have the enclosure, which I don't, so I don't have to worry about those. Um Everything else should be wired. There's one cable, there's this LED cable. I'll probably have to take this off again to see if there's a port that's hidden that I did not see. This is LED, but this doesn't appear to connect to anything. Yeah, I just see the one power cable. Liz, hello. The other wire goes to the LED lights in the front. Rear of the top crossbar. Liz. Good luck with the bill. Gotta sleep. Take care. Bye. We're pretty much done. It's just this stupid. The other wire goes to the LED lights in front. The other wire. There's nothing there. Where I hit my head earlier? Like here? I'm just not seeing it. Oh, okay. I see it now, I think. Wait, no, that's the camera. JK. That's the camera. Behind the logo. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay, thank you. I wish they documented that better. Because who else is going to see this? Okay, the wire's going to be an eyesore. Hold on. Because what average person, because I was not going to buy that. Like, I was like, where does it go? Like, I wasn't even looking over here. What person would look there? Nobody. That's what. Okay, so we are, as far as I know, based on these instructions, we are done. Let me do. I hope you're having a good night, Liz. Hold on, let me do this. Was a day. I'm glad you got to relax. All right. Time now, plug it in, plug it in. Oh, and then the power is on this side. Like, it's fine. It's just the way I have things in this room. All right. SV08 Max? Yeah. Did you connect the stepper motors on the bottom? Yeah. I did. Yeah, that was the first thing I did before I moved it onto this table was because originally I had tilted it over um to see if I needed to change like the voltage of the power supply, but it didn't look like I had to. Um Hello, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Sorry, I'm kind of like off screen for a second. Yeah. And I know one of the first upgrades that I'm gonna do tomorrow is I'm supposed to be getting some Noctua fans in. So I'm gonna replace the ones in the power supply with that. Which means, yes, I probably gotta take this off the table. But that'll be easy to do. This giant ass cube. Uh, that engine nerd, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. We just finished unboxing our Sovol SV08 Max. So now we're gonna Hey Jajan. Jajan. What's the size of the bill plate? 500 by 500. It's like This monstrosity. I'll clean up in the morning. What did you say? I don't know why Automod caught that, but yes. I think it's, yeah, 500 by 500 by 500. I know you lose a little bit of height if you have the enclosure. Actually, I think the height's actually like 450. Hold up. It might be a little shorter on the height. Oh, nope, it says 500 three ways. Yep. You lose a little bit on the height with the enclosure. I keep conflating the two. Let's see what we got going on. Assembly. You know what's crazy? I wasn't looking at the assembly book instructions. I was going off the piece of paper I had. But I mean, it's more or less the same thing. Kevin, you like the big bed? I'm excited. I'm about to turn it on. What I'm gonna do, I don't know if I want to, hold on, let me get Orca Slicer. I don't think when I upgraded this computer, I re-downloaded Orca Slicer. How are you doing, Kevin? Agree, install. Yeah, I totally did not read these instructions. I was not looking at this. I was looking at the singular sheet of construction paper that they gave me. So I probably could have finished a little bit sooner because this has more pictures. But you know, I did it on hard mode. Yeah, did that. The LED wire. Yeah, there's the light connector that we failed to find originally. We did the X motor, the Y motor, Wi-Fi antenna, the auxiliary stuff, the motors underneath, the stop, camera cables. There's a black flat seal. Where is it? This. Oh, it covers the wire harness by the this back part. Honestly, honestly, I don't care for it. Did we miss some steps? No. We didn't miss steps. It was just like I was just going off of the one or two images that the thing gave me. It's not a big deal. This black flat seal, I don't really need it. The wires are barely exposed. We got the PTFE tube, and now we can start it up. Moment of truth, or things go kaboom. No kaboom. No kaboom, which is good. Things did not blow up. Um, all right. System is starting. Oh, there's the light turned on. Oh, Wi-Fi. Okay, yeah, I can't see it. I was like, wait. All right. Now we're doing the calibration. 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 Okay. It's doing its thing now. It's working. During vibration optimization, the machine noise may be louder, which is normal. Well, I mean, yeah. That's a gimme. Let's see. Network, nozzle, yada yada, interface, yada yada. We might have a firmware update once it's done. It's doing its thing. Should I use the test material? Well, no, because I'm not going to be using it. So funny story. I got one of the refill spools for a Polymaker matte black pan chroma, and I put it on the master bamboo spool. I thought everything was fine until when I did a print, I got an error. I was like, what happened? I opened the AMS, the two halves of the master spool separated. So all the filament was just kind of chilling and spread out, and it wasn't fitting back together. So I had to like take the time to unspool like half of it, re-spool it manually by hand, and then I had gotten frustrated at one point because there was still a bit left. So now I just have this roll of material. So I'm just gonna use this for the time being because I actually do just need to get rid of it in general. So just a mini spool of matte PLA. Hello, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you so very much. Follows here are anonymous, so feel free to like and chill. We're just doing some. Oh, okay. We're just doing some testing. It's fine. Yeah, we're leaving that. Just press the button. Oh. Okay. Understood. I see, I see, I see. If only I read. So I didn't even need to do all that. That's funny. Yeah. I just did it manually. I was just like, I'm just gonna force feed it. It's fine. I just wanted to at least get the filament like there. Okay, so now we wait really until it's done. Well, at least this gives me time to load some material profiles into Orca Slicer while it does its thing. And out of curiosity, are you running yours like Marlin or do you use Clipper at all? Because I was contemplating getting the interface for Clipper. Is Clipper installed? Am I just a dummy? Oh. Well. Alright, get started. North America. Selling fork a Clipper, it'll still have the same look to it. Oh, okay. Good to know. What was that larger? I guess you could buy a larger screen if you want to. Maybe that's what I saw. You could. Oh, okay, so yeah, that's probably what I saw. So you can put the IP in your browser worker. Yeah, yeah. I've used that with the SV06 Ace, and it worked pretty well. It's a nice little baby printer. Yeah, literally every other printer that I've owned besides like one is all Sovol. And I plan on getting I'm gonna donate 3 of my machines. The 2 6+s, the 4 IDX. I'm gonna keep the Ace, because that's a nice little printer just to have for little prototype stuff. I can toy around with things on it. Mainsail on PC is great. It's way better on the Max. It actually fast and connects all the time this time. Yeah, I was kind of running into that issue with the 6 Ace. Like it would connect and then after like 5 minutes it would disconnect. I'm like, "Are you kidding me? I promise you my Wi-Fi isn't that terrible." Granted, it does crap out like once a month, but that's just due to me just having way too many devices connected. So I am very cautious now about what I use Wi-Fi for. I just need better internet, I think. More gigs, but I'm not going to do that now before I move. Yeah, with the A2, terrible Wi-Fi, you have to reboot it, but the Max never. Okay, that's good. Good to know. Um, and then for this one especially, believe it or not, I do not have a UPS on any of my printers. I've never had any power issues. Besides the one time I turned on my heat gun. But that was just me being stupid. And I plugged the heat gun into an extension cord, even though you're not supposed to. And it pulled way too much because of everything else that's in this room. So that was my bad. Funny thing is, it didn't shut down the power in this room completely. It only shut down my computer. So now I know which side of the room that circuit's connected to, so I know not to plug in anything into that outlet ever. It's taped off, so I don't forget to do it. Are we good? I guess. Are we good, Jesus? All right. Let's see. Turn that off. Turn that off. We're gonna do generic and polymaker filament. PLA, TPU, PETG. Don't really use much else. PLA, TPU, PLA. Even though I'm gonna import some other profiles. Chroma. Just out of curiosity. PLA, Petchy. Next. Stops transmission data to Bamboo's cloud services. That's fine. I'm not going to connect this to my Bamboos. All right. So let's do this. Oh. Da 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 da. Let's see. Select printer. Point 4, confirm. We're just gonna see what the stock profile will look like. And I know it's this button. No, it's this one. Oops. This one up here. Let me do my little, caution screen. Boopity boop. All right. Let me. Let's see. Browse. Allow. Connection is good. All right. Not the network. It's I'm just overly cautious because something always pops up. I've had things pop up in the past and then I have to nuke the VOD. So I'm just like I'm not taking any chances. Oh my god. And I hate having to nuke the VOD. This PC. Important things. No, it's not this. Is it this one? So I'm trying to think of which file. Mm, I think there's a small enough part that I don't care. Oh wait, no, that's not it. Nope, not this one. Not this. Uh, that's kind of much for a first print. I have some old stuff. Um, all the models. Let's do this. I think this is a good test. Oh, wait, no. Oh, oh. I'm just goofing. Uh, yeah, I'm just gonna go with the batarang just to see how that's gonna turn out. Let's see. Big. You want me to do like a giant one? I just want to see if it actually does it first. 30 minutes isn't bad. Um, yeah, I just want to see what we're working with. Oh, you mean it looks so tiny? Because, like, what if I just, like, made. What if it's just, like. What if I did that instead? 4 hour. 3 hours isn't bad. I was like, what if I just did, like, a giant ass batarang? We're just having a goofy, funny time. Got the 0.6. It did come with an extra nozzle. Hold on. you know what, oh, it is. Damn it. Imagine paying retail and then they're like, oh, gift nozzle is just one and it's the same diameter nozzle. You couldn't spare like a set. Like, you know, that's wild. Like, you couldn't spare the extra like $2 in nozzles. That's cheeks. Oh, it's doing things. Oh, you ordered it later? Yeah. I'm just gonna see how everything runs for now. Definitely, I do, for this machine, plan to use a larger nozzle size just because this is primarily for just larger parts, and anything that I work on, I can easily like fill in sand and do all that other good stuff anyway. So, but that new Tech like stuff looks really cool, and I already have. I just recently got this like model airbrush. It's called the Dispatch airbrush. And then all you have to do is like use a little container, and it's not necessarily like a typical airbrush. Hold on. Is this? It's not meant for layer filling, I believe, more for photography of 3D prints. Oh, I was hopeful. I had bought some just to experiment with. What the hell is this? It's the best investment I've made. I haven't had a chance to play around with it yet. But it's not like a typical airbrush. It's a wash-free airbrush. And let me turn on this camera, do this, and this. Ta-da! Oh. And then it comes with these little bottles. And you fill it with whatever. You replace this with just like a needle tip. And you use a regular airbrush compressor. And yeah, it was nice. I got this whole set for like $15. So this is the name of it. If it can enhance. Yeah. I've never used one of these before, so I'm curious how well it's gonna work. And I was planning on using the Tech stuff just to see how it performed, because it's water-based and it's easy to clean. So I was like, there is no harm in trying. Yeah. Why? Is that bad? Is that good? I don't know. I saw it on Instagram and I was like, this could be useful. And then I was like, for $15? Not bad. So this is my to-do experiment list. No, just a weird name. I was like, please, don't tell me I did a bad thing. But no, I get it. It is kind of an odd name. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to trying it out. Pack all this up nicely. Keep this turned down so it has my dress on it. Ah, damn it. Aw, I got boo-boo on my knee. Ow. Am I bleeding? A little bit. I'll be fine. It's a flesh wound. That's why I have isopropyl alcohol. It's good for injuries and cleaning things. I do have a Band-Aid somewhere. Oh. Does not zoom in? No? Yeah. Alright, cool. Oh yeah, and this thing comes with a camera and I'm doing all this. In the meantime, I'm gonna get the high tech. I never get to use that feature. Oh, I am actually bleeding. Wow. I'm gonna stay off my leg for a while. Yes! It's not as loud as I thought it would be, honestly. People were making it seem like it was like a thunderstorm just hit and like Liz. The first layer looks so good. What the fuck? First try? Okay, let me get the camera. Let me get the camera up. Don't jinx it. It starts a second layer, then everything separates. Oh, okay, there goes the loudness. I don't know how much my microphone's picking up. I have the filter on, so I think it'll only pick up when I'm talking. I held my breath and passed out. Forgot it was a big printer. It is quite large. Yeah. Yeah, I was saying earlier, Sovols, I've pretty much only had Sovols with the exception of one machine, which was my FL Sun QQS Pro Delta. Okay, slicing software. Let me see if I can figure out the camera stuff. I hurt myself. I hurt my knee, not when I was working on this, but after the fact. I'm upset about that. Okay, Obico. Okay, this is just to access the printer at any point in time. Okay. Let's see. Animation tutorial. That's hunger. I've done that so many times where I have too many chats pulled up. Okay, I could already see that some adjustments need to be made. You can kind of see towards the back of the part, it's looking a little funky. Let's see, height map. Okay, so I have a project to do this weekend. Just kind of tune things in. Let's see, preview. Where's the camera? Oh, something stopped. What happened? Oh. It was there was a jam. That was my fault because I'm using a just a snippet of filament that's already off the roll, and it got a little bit tangled at the feeding area. So quick fix. I didn't want to just open up a new roll just to do a test print, so I had some leftover filament laying around. What's the issue now, huh? Now it said it was like there was a clog or something. Oh, it did it again. Oops. Let me switch to this. Oop. Ta-da! Well, you can kind of see it if I put on this paper. I don't know. But I'm going to rerun it. I'm going to do the generic profile because yeah, I'm just going to do generic PLA. Just a different profile. Just curious. I like how quick it is though. I think doing anything but generic right now is a little iffy. My knee. But the first layer looks really good. It's just after that, retraction settings need to be looked at. But that's with the pan chroma profile. So I'm gonna see what generic looks like and then adjust the generic profile accordingly. But yeah, it's definitely retraction and flow rate that needs to be adjusted. Enjoy. Thank you. Thank you for the tips and tricks. And thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Learning the things. My knee. Ow. You're yelling about my damn knee. But yeah, Kevin, I agree. The way, like, it's a lot of loop-de-loops of PTFE, and I'm just kind of like, I can probably trim it, make it more streamlined, because it's looping quite a bit. Like it's a bit too long in some areas for sure. Ugh. I do have to go to bed though. Not gonna lie. Um, let's see. Oh, there's someone that popped in from YouTube chat. Oh, that was probably Timbo. That's my bad. I like looked and I saw the YouTube chat. And I was like, oh. And you were talking about turn it 90 degrees, now turn it 180. And maybe you popped in here because I didn't see the original message. So thank you. Sometimes I forget that the YouTube trims be up sometimes. So I appreciate people for stopping in. Practically new to YouTube, so I'm trying to get back into that. Just mostly focusing on the 3D modeling things that I'm doing. There won't be too many like build streams like for printers and stuff over there. But definitely modeling for different things, and I'm contemplating gaming, but I really don't want to mix content styles. I might just come up with a second channel and do gaming there. Because there's a couple that I actually do want to do. Like, I've never played Hades, I've never played Hollow Knight. So I think it would be interesting to have a little series there on that. 2026 is the year of YouTube and Instagram. Interesting. So it only does the mapping of the cross-sectional area of where the print is taking place. Interesting indeed. Alright, catch you later, YouTubes. This is going off.